Hello everybody and welcome back here to our Weymouth series on FM20. We are back for some more Europa League action. We are taking on Sevilla in the second knockout round, and it's going to be a very, very tough game against them today. Of course, it is two legs, so the first one is going to be away in Spain. See if we can get a vital away goal and put ourselves in a good position for our second leg against them. Today's second game in the episode will see us taking on Man City in the league. So two very huge games today against two very good opponents. Before we kick off in today's episode, let's go ahead and switch over to our schedule view where we have played quite a bit of games offline. And that'll probably be the standard going forward for the rest of FM20, so that we can finish up this series before the release of FM21, which comes out the end of November. And of course, usually 2 weeks before that, they release the beta for the pre-orders. So we have to do a beta series for FM21. So we got to get through as many games as we can and wrap up this series. So going all the way back to January, we took on Stoke after that great performance against Burnley, and it was a stinker. It was a 1-0 defeat against Stoke. Just not good enough from us there. Should have done better against a lower mid-table team. Just didn't show up, so it was a disappointing defeat there. Then we took on a very tough Man U team in the third round of the FA Cup. Got played off the park. A 3-0 defeat against them sees us crash out of the FA Cup in our first game. If you look at our team over here, you can see that it was a very, very rotated squad. Not a lot of starters playing in that game, as I knew we were going to be up against it. So we were saving ourselves for more important games. And then our next game, we took on Everton and got a 1-1 draw against them. They opened up the scoring in the first half, before Marcio Couto gets the equalizer in the 63rd minute, and that is how things ended up in that game. Then we took on Brighton here and got a nice 5-2 victory over them. We were dealing with a lot of injuries, so we start our youngster Dusan Matevski, and he ends up getting a brace in this game. Callum Eaton, Bruno Mendes, and Mattia Rodolfi getting the other goals in that game. Wonderful moment from Dusan there. Then we took on Tottenham once again. They were still top of the table when we took them on, and we got a 1-0 victory over them thanks to a goal from Rodolfi. Absolutely incredible to get a double over first place this season, and it shows that we can beat the big teams, but we have to do it consistently. You can see that we are very inconsistent still and continue to drop points, especially against teams that we should be beating. But we did follow that up with a nice 3-0 victory over Wolves, Rodolfi with a first half brace and Bruno Mendes rounding up the goal scoring in the second half. Then, as I already said, we are very inconsistent and we end up getting a draw against Aston Villa, who are in the relegation zone, so that is unacceptable from us here. And we ended up getting saved by a 92nd minute from Alexander Novo. Just not good enough at all. And we continued that when we lost 1-0 to Watford in the very next game. Another team that we should have been beating, and we don't even get a point. But we did get a nice point against Man U in the next game. It was a 1-1 draw. Bruno Mendes getting on the score sheet here. Then our latest game was a 3-1 victory over Leicester. Mattia Rodolfi gets a hat trick in his return to the team after missing a couple weeks with an injury. So what a perfect way to return for Rodolfi, getting a hat trick in this 3-1 victory. So looking at the league table, 29 games have been played and we are sitting in 5th place at the moment. So we're still in a very good position. To be able to be in 5th at this stage is very, very nice, and we're ahead of some big teams like Arsenal and Chelsea, but we are 10 points off of first place and 6 points off of second and third. So we are starting to fall back a little bit, and we're 4 points out of that last Champions League spot. That is what we want to aim for. We want to get into the Champions League, and we still have a chance. We just have to put in more consistent performances. Hopefully we can do that in today's second game when we do take on Man City. That'll help us with the gap with us and them, but it's going to be a tough game. There is no doubt about that. Let's switch over here to our team and see who is taking on Sevilla today. Got a couple rotated players in place of some players that aren't very good in big matches, so we want to make sure we give ourselves the best chance possible. I think we've done just that with our team selection today. And we do have that second game against Man City in just 3 days' time. So you can see in 7 days we have 3 games. It's going to be very tough on the legs of our players, but hopefully we come out of it with some big performances. But let's go ahead and get this one underway. We are in Spain, taking on Sevilla in the first leg of the second knockout round. And we are underway here, and we have an early free kick with the Terras on the ball. Can we get off to a flyer here? That would be wonderful. We want to see ourselves get an away goal, and if we can do that early on here, oh, we almost got through. But yeah, if we can do that early on here, it would set us up very nicely in this game and our tie against Sevilla. But we do turn the ball over here, and Sevilla are having an opportunity here, and it gets saved out for a corner. Now we gotta defend this corner. It's going to be whipped in by Sevilla, and we do well to head it away initially, but they are still on the ball, and thankfully it comes to nothing. Another highlight, Sevilla on the ball this time. But we do win it off of them, and now it is our opportunity to see if we can create an attack here. Boomer on this left-hand side. We play it back, and Belgrave picks out Boomer. Can he get there? He does. Picks out Koto, who whips it across. No, he has a shot, and he scores it. What a strike by David Koto here. I thought he was crossing that in, but no, he took on the shot instead. Must have caught the keeper by surprise, and he beats him near post. What a strike, David. 1-0 to the Terras. Alright, it's a highlight. A couple minutes after that goal, Sevilla in a good position here. They get a cross in, but it is headed straight into the hands of Gomez. Now we're looking to attack him here. That was very dangerous. But Amici now has it on this right-hand side. Beats a player. He cuts inside. He has a shot from the top of the box, and it goes out for a goal kick. Another highlight for Sevilla. They are getting a lot of highlights here, which we don't want to see necessarily. And this is very dangerous, and it's a save by Gomez. We cannot afford to give him opportunities to get back in this game. We have a corner at the other end here. Adriano whips it in, and Prokopec heads it. He really should have scored right there. Wow. He heads it straight to the keeper. Wow. At the other end, they shoot inches wide. Very dangerous here, and it's another highlight for Sevilla, and another big save by Gomez. Wow, he is saving us at the moment, and we got to defend a corner now. And we do initially, but they have an opportunity to whip it back in here. And they do, and they get a head on it. Thankfully, it goes over for a goal kick. And we go into halftime here with a very nice 1-0 lead over Sevilla. Not only do we have a lead, but we have a very important away goal. If we can come out of here with a 1-0 victory, we would be in a very, very good position. But we want to see if we can get some more away goals. The more you get, the better you are set up for your home fixture. Let's see if we can go out there and do that in the second half. First highlight of the second half, Terras are on the ball. Oh no, Tom Broomer is getting himself sent off here, I think. You're really going to give him a card for that? That's very, very questionable from the ref right there. So now we are basically going to play the entire second half a man down. So we're going to sub off Marcio, and we're going to bring on Werepakia in his place. Oh boy, not what we wanted. Can't believe he actually got sent off for that. A second yellow, that's very harsh. And we have a highlight not long after that sending off, and Sevilla are on the ball. They're going to have a lot of space, and they do on this right-hand side. They whip it across. Wow, very lucky not to concede right there. The header goes straight to Gomez. And now we're actually bringing the ball forward here. Can we get a goal a man down? Ooh, okay. Oh, Mickey Belgrave is through on goal here, and he scores it. Wow, we have actually just scored a man down. Mickey Belgrave with an incredible run. He gets through on goal. Xavier Amici finds him, and Mickey Belgrave blasts that into the back of the net right there. 2-0 to the Terras. Just over 30 minutes to play now. We're into another highlight. The Terras are on the ball here. David Cotto has it on this left-hand side. Can he get across? And he does. He picks out Xavier Amici, and he volleys that into the upper 90. What a strike, and what a game the Terras are having here. It is 3-0 now. 2 goals, a man down. Incredible. Look at that goal. Xavier Amici, have a bow, son. And we're going to go ahead and make a substitution here. We're going to bring on Yoshida for Adriano. And it's another highlight. The Terras are on the ball once again. Xavier Amici has it on this right-hand side. He beats a man. He has a shot. It was going to be very incredible to score from there, but he doesn't quite do it. And let us go ahead and make our final substitution here. We are going to bring on Bruno Mendes for Xavier Amici. And, okay, Sevilla have a free kick. They play it over the top, and he actually gets called for offsides, but what an incredible save one-on-one for Felipe Gomez. Another free kick for Sevilla, and they get a goal. Not what we wanted. We're going to go a little more defensive right here. Oh, and we have a corner now. Yoshida whips it in. Prokopek gets his header on it, but it goes out for a goal kick. Let's end the game here and have a nice 2-goal advantage going into the second leg. And it is blown for full time. It is a 3-1 victory for the Terras, setting us up very nicely for our second leg matchup against Sevilla. Okay, well, here we are. We're not quite up to our Man City game, but they are about to do the quarterfinal and the semifinal draws for the Europa League. So let's go ahead and see who we would potentially get if we make the quarterfinals. So if we progress, we will either get Lyon or Valencia. Once again, 2 very tough opponents if we do advance. But hey, that's what you expect when you play in the knockout stages of a European competition. Even though this isn't the Champions League, there are still very good teams in this competition. So quarterfinal matchup will either be against Lyon or Valencia if we are able to get past Sevilla. And if we go back, we should be able to see the semifinal draw. So we would either get Benfica, Bayer Leverkusen, Vitesse, or Saint Etienne. So a couple of very good teams in that as well. But I will bring you guys back here in a moment when we take on Man City in the Premier League. And here we are finally about to take on Man City. And you can see there is quite a bit of rotation since our Sevilla game. And there is a name that you probably don't recognize because he is on loan from Arsenal. It is Steven Mensah, a 21-year-old midfielder. He can play central midfield or the attacking midfield role, and today he's playing attacking midfield in place of Marcio. He's made 6 appearances for the Terras already this season, and he's a very good player, and I think he's going to go a long way. Unfortunately, it's not going to be for the Terras. There's no way that Arsenal will be selling him, but it's good for us and it's good for Arsenal. So Steven Mensah gets a start for today. Gavin Boylan also starts at striker. Rodolphe picked up a knock in training, so he is resting today. So our youngster Gavin Boylan gets a start today. He's made 8 appearances and has 2 goals for the Terras all this season. But let's go ahead and get this one underway. We are at home at the Bob Lucas Park, taking on a very tough City side today. And we are underway here. Come on, you Terras. First highlight, it's going to City on the ball here. And they are bringing it forward quickly. Oh, that's very well worked into this right-hand side space. What a what? What? What the heck? Gomez initially saved it, apparently. And then it gets ruled as a goal. What? I'm very, very confused. How did that go over? What? Wow. That's very, very unlucky for us. That did not go over. Okay. Well, we have a highlight here. Can we get back in the game? Don't know how that goal counted, but it did. And we're down here. Let's get a response from the boys now. Having some possession right here. Can we make anything of it? We go all the way back to Gomez now. Oh, that's poor, and we turn it over. And City threw ball it over the top, and they get brought down in the box. That's going to be a penalty. Fantastic. Just what we wanted. Both our center backs are now on a yellow, and we're 2 goals down. Oh boy. Not good at all. Let's skip that replay. We don't want to see it. And we have another highlight here, and you guessed it. City are on the ball once again. Is that about to be 3-0? I think it is. Wow. That shot goes just over, thankfully. And we limp our way into halftime. 2 goals down against City here. Still mad that first goal counted. But here we are, 2-0 down. First substitution, actually first 2. Pakia and Masse are coming on. Not that I think it's going to make much of a difference, but there we go. We've made some substitutions. And let's go ahead and make that third one. Xavier Michi's coming on for Bruno Mendes. Haven't had a highlight here in the second half, which isn't hopeful for us as we're 2 goals down. And we do have a highlight, but it's City on the ball. Good block by our defense there. Can we counterattack him now? Go on, Yoshida. Nope, instead we turn it over. Fantastic. Another highlight, City on the ball once again. Can we have an attacking highlight at least once this game? Doesn't appear so. Looks like City have an opportunity to get goal number 3 right here. Good header by our defense, and now we're bringing it forward here with Amici. Looking for his options. He's going to take it all the way. Right when he was about to have a shot, he gets tackled, and now City bringing it forward. City's still on the ball here. Ton of space on this right-hand side once again. Nearly their third one. Somehow we are still only 2 goals down, but still not a single attacking highlight for the Terras yet. Could it change right here? Go on, Amici. Oh, he gets tackled once again. We do win the ball back. We play it back to Gomez. And we're bringing it forward here once again with Amici. Oh, that should have been a goal. Rakic hits the post. That really should have been a goal. That would have given us a glimmer of hope. We're still on the ball here, but it's not going to be a goal. Opportunity is gone. And the game finishes 2-0. A very poor performance from the Terras. And this is not going to help us at all in our quest for Champions League football for next season. So yeah, with that performance, we drop all the way down to 7th. Yeah, not good. We need to get back to winning ways, or we won't even qualify for the Europa League next season. Yeah, not good. But yeah, that's where we're ending off this episode today. Next time, we will be taking on Sevilla in the second leg. And then I do believe we get Arsenal next in the Premier League. We do. It's going to be a very tough game once again. They are on the same amount of points as us, but a better goal difference. Can we bounce back with a Premier League win against them? It's going to be a challenge. If you have enjoyed this episode, though, make sure you leave the video a like down below. If you are new, go ahead and subscribe and hit that notification bell. And until next time, it's been your Boyd147.